All right, welcome back to the channel, Cyborg Pirate and cyborgpirate.com. Thanks for checking out our website at cyborgpirate.com, and today we're going to be talking about how to install one of our Deco bottle or stage bottle riggings. This is going to be one of my bailouts. As many of you know, I dive CCR. And so this is going to be my bottom bailout for the 300 foot plus dives. So first we have, sorry about that. First we have our braid, and like I said, you can buy these as just the braid only for $15, or you can buy them as a complete kit. And so a couple things, I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm doing at this moment. As I said, this lower bolt snap, so the top one is already preset for you on how it fits on the neck of the over the valve and around the crown of the tank itself. And this second bolt snap, the one on the bottom, which will connect to your waist D-ring, what you do is, this is diver specific based upon the width of your own hand. So what I do is I go from the bottom knot here, put my hand there, and that should be the width of that. So I'm going to mark that location, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this bolt snap on here. Now there's a couple of different ways you can tie this depending upon which website you look at, whatever. I prefer actually the paracord having 2 holds on it rather than 1. It just makes it stronger. Some people like. All right, so after we've completed tying that, take your scissors, cut them off. Again, this is the just a double overhand knot. Melt these down. Use the lighter to roll it back on there so this does not come undone on you. All right, so that's good and solid there. All right, so now what we do from here is we are going to take the top. Now I'm going to move the camera here again a little bit so we get to the top of the tank. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this loop from the top one. Let's go from the other side. There we go. All right, now what you need to do is you need to actually visualize where this is going to sit based upon, so for example, this bailout here, this is going to be worn on my left side. So knowing it's going to be worn on my left side, the knob is going to be turned out. So I'm actually going to want, so once you get this all set up here, now visualize that the knob is going to be on the far side and regulator facing down, and at about a 45-degree angle off of that valve is where we place the strap here. Now take your hose clamp with the tubular webbing on it, melt down the end of it so it doesn't fray on you. Before you put it together, don't forget the rubber or the vinyl cover here that's going to go over the worm screw. Place it over the top and slide it all the way down between the 2 knots on the tail end. Now again, visualize where this is going to be. Basically where you have the handle for the rigging, you're going to want to put that worm screw on the other side. This prevents it from tearing into your dry suit, your wet suit, into your other gear, things like that. So get our handy dandy screwdriver here. We're going to tighten that up. Actually, one thing I like to do, remember you got these 2 bungees here. I actually like to put the tail one underneath the handle. Now this is a personal preference on how you want to do that or not. Slide this off because I forgot that part. I like to put it under the handle so I don't lose, if I lose a bungee, I don't lose both of them. Usually that's not the case, but just as a preventative safety measure. All right. So snug this down tight, put it at the 45 off the valve. Put your And then come over here to your worm screw, take your screwdriver. We're going to slide this over just a little bit more. There. And you tighten that up nice and tight. Meanwhile, I'm holding tension on the tail end of this so I can keep that handle nice and tight as well. Square up your make sure that's nice and level with the bottom of the tank so you get it nice and straight. All right, worm screw's nice and tight. Now, take your other bungee, place that over the top. So now you've got your two bungees, your worm screw on one side, and this setup on the other. Now, one thing I also like to do, I like to use a choker. Chokers are not necessary, but what I'll do is I'll place this choker over the valve and through the bolt snap. Leave it loose so you can still pull the tension on it to hook it to your D-ring up on your shoulder or your chest. But I like it there because it just holds that bottle tighter to your chest and doesn't allow it to flop around as much. I don't like floppy bottles. It also pulls it back so that it's a little more out of your way and the tail is up away from your leg as you're doing your frog kick. So that's how we install the stage bottle, Deco bottle rigging. And don't forget, we have them in a variety of colors. You pick the color and I can make them for you. That's not an issue. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And be sure you shop around our website at cyborgpirate.com. Safe and happy diving. Cyborg out.